sister today. It seems like every week we're late. No wonder, like, Linus Tech Tips and always that. Like, you don't realize how easy it is to be late. Like, it's so simple. Did you mute yourself?
No, I was kind of wondering where you're going with that, really.
Oh yeah, you know how Linus Tech Tips on Wan Show is always late.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, but you could get stuff done so easily, and now we have a podcast, and I'm like, no, nah, that.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
we
no.
could if we came, if you're back home on time.
Hey, it's not my fault.
I'm not saying it's your fault, but still.
I mean, seriously.
Well,
It is a bit dark today, guys. So sorry if the lighting's not great this week. It's winter. Winter.
Yeah, sun's
it's
already
not
down.
It's not winter is coming. Winter is already here. And yes, so we've got topics this week. Hopefully, I was a bit late on sending topics to this guy. May have only sent them to him like 30 seconds ago.
Oh no, I swear it was about 10.
Still.
Well, forever how long our stream is, that's how long ago he sent it. When we started the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you put the Skype thing back up, and alright, I'll share screens with you, don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah, he kind of forgot that. He's like, come on. There we go.
Does it matter? Okay, fine, whatever.
It kind of does, mate.
Why?
Okay. Because it does.
It's not as if I'm fucking up the stream, am I?
You're fucking up.
I fuck it up less than you do.
You're fucking up.
I fuck it up less than you do, mate.
Fair point.
That's still coming there.
Fair point.
That's just rude. Either way, let's get into it, shall we?
Yes. So, this week, Intel's 14nm Coffee Lake.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I know. CPUs are said to be coming out late into the KB Lake era and early Cannon Lake. Mid Cannon Lake. So, I don't know. Apparently, it's going to be coming out. We'll talk about that in a minute. Pokemon Sun and Moon has been pirated, and so Nintendo is throwing the ban hammer on people if you got it early. So yeah.
Ouch.
Apple releases a $300 book containing 450 pictures of Apple products.
So worth it. So worth it.
Yep, let's get into this. Microsoft reveals minimum PC specs for the Windows 10 VR headset.
Oh, okay.
Another Samsung phone has blown up.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
it the Note 7 again, or is it?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll see.
Saying that because EA has now requires YouTubers and streamers to put EA logos on their videos if it's sponsored.
That's not a big problem.
You'll hear about it.
Okay.
You'll realize why it's a problem.
Okay.
In a minute.
Whoa.
Okay, so first topic for this week. Oh, I forgot one.
Yeah, I was about to say you missed the first one. You gave me.
Thought, bearing in mind, I thought that was the live stream tab. My bad.
Live stream.
Yeah.
I look look. I have an iPad in front of me, right? That's how I watch the live stream while we do this. Okay.
I'll just. Nope. I'll do this. No, I'm gone.
Fuck's sake.
My phone is crying.
Either way, we might as well go to our first topic and introduce it.
Okay. MSI unveils GeForce GTX 1050 Low Profile Edition. Wow. Yes. This means that the Low Profile 750 Ti, which currently is the most powerful low profile GPU, out of the water. It's just completely destroyed it. If you don't know what this is for, basically there are PCs, and I can actually show you one if you want, that don't have full-size slots. They have half slots. And the problem with them is you can't put a full-size graphics card in if you've got them, because they're usually pre-built and they're really annoying. I mean, I had to get a low profile. In fact, I'm going to get my PC because I have it here.
For God's sake.
One sec. You're going to have to show that. Life, this is heavy. This is an old 775 CPU one,
Wait
and
up. Let me go to the thing and show the thing. Here you go.
here it is. So, I will show you guys. See if
Take
this is
five
good in
more.
shot. See these? These are half slots. These can't be used by normal graphics cards, as you would expect. So you have to. Oh, there we go. One sec. Don't turn off the just yet. Oh, that's fucking.
Don't worry.
You have to get these sorts of graphics cards. This is a low-profile graphics card. This is a Radeon HD 5450. And this is in the full bracket version, but you could get an adapter that would change this into a half slot version. It would be 2 slots. This is what was in there until I got rid of it and put the thing on. But the problem is, as you can see, it's very small. Very small. Means it has less power consumption, which is much better for pre-built, and it's quieter, as you can see the heatsink. So what people are saying is that as we're getting a small low-profile version, and its TDP is very small, and the fact that this guy is just looking at his iPad.
Yep.
Professional.
I
love how
you seem
this.
to have it like under control, so.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you can just like go, I'm done.
I'm trying to look for the stream. That's why it's not coming up yet. It'll probably come
Anyway.
up in a while.
Yeah, it usually doesn't come up after like only comes up after like 10 minutes. So
Okay then.
I think we've only been on for like 6. Yeah. So there might be a low-profile silent edition of this, which means that no heat, no fans, just a heatsink because its TDP is very low. So yeah, that might just be a very good thing. It also means that the 750 Ti, which was the only current GTX, I think one of the only GTX series GPUs that was low profile of current GPUs. There might have been one before, I can't remember. I think there was a low profile version of the 800 GTX. That's the only one I can think of. But it meant that people who had low profile PCs, who had like pre-builds that I don't know if their parents had bought a pre-built PC or something, which actually the PC I have here is a pre-built PC and was actually my first PC.
Your first? Wow.
Yes, it was my first Q6600 PC.
How old is that?
It's about.
Monster, I'd say.
What's that? Wait, I'll check.
Hey.
Life. Oh my god, this thing is heavy. Oh, it's an old HP PC from 2000 and. Oh, fuck my life, this is heavy.
I don't know why it sounds funny. You alright?
Fuck my life.
Okay, if it's that hard,
It's heavy.
let's just continue then. If it's
2007.
Whoa, that's almost 9 years old. No, it is 9 years old. I was about to say almost 10.
Bear in mind, I lift weights, and that shit is heavy.
Really?
Back when cases were full metal.
Ah.
My desktop PC doesn't weigh that much.
Wow.
Fuck. Yeah, that is a massive brick, basically, at this point.
Lovely.
Jesus Christ. 1 second. I'm literally out of breath holding that thing. Anyway, I might pick this up and rebuild my 775 PC. I put my Q6. I still have the Q6600 in there, so Q6600 and a 1050 Ti
Meh.
might be a good combo. What do you mean meh?
So
You know, the Q6600 can still play decent games and can technically run VR.
Alright, that's quite cool.
Yeah, it's very bad VR, but you can run
It's
VR.
very bad VR, but you can still
I
do
mean,
it.
I shoved my. I did like a Frankenstein thing before. I put my old 960 in there with my Q6600. And obviously I had to have the top off because it doesn't fit if it's not low profile.
Right.
And I was playing GTA 5 on it. It was actually running pretty well. It was like 80 FPS. Because obviously CPU bottleneck.
Yeah.
But still, for like if I can get that in there and put like a DVD in there, that's a decent
Yeah, no,
home
that sounds
theater
pretty
PC.
good. Yeah.
Home theater PC.
Yeah, yeah.
In fact, that is meant to be my next home theater PC.
All right.
Just waiting. I was
I need to
gonna
get
wait
mine.
to get a 750 Ti low profile
Yeah.
edition, but at this rate, I might just wait until the 1050 comes out or the 1050 Ti. So yeah, if you're thinking of going for a low profile build, it's very good, especially if you're going for a gaming one, because this is pretty good. Unless you've already got a low profile PC and you're like, I can't game on this or something.
Get this if you want.
Get this; it's the most powerful one you're going to be able to get, unless you build a full system. Plus, it has the adapters for a full slot. So if you do upgrade to a full system, just put on the full slot again and shove it in. Yes, it's going to be tiny in your massive PC unless you get 90X, even though even still that would be quite small.
But you know what that means?
What?
More space for more LEDs.
Speaking of LEDs, if I do this, you guys can't
No,
see
I'm not bothered to change this again. Sorry.
No, I went and got. I have a Hue Plus in my PC now, and I used to have like really cheap LEDs. So I have this little like controller, which you can't see sadly.
Yes. Again, I'm not going.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I have this little controller, and I used to use this, and these are some deep cool LEDs, which I didn't realize were deep cool until I bought them. It didn't say on the website. It didn't even say on Amazon that they were deep cool until literally I got them, and it was like, oh yeah, deep cool, okay. And they were actually pretty good. They're a decent set of LEDs. The only problem is, they heat up to shit in a PC.
Oh really?
Yeah. You could feel the heat from outside of the case.
Oh wow.
Like, because my case is metal,
Yeah.
you could just touch the case, and it was heating up the case.
Oh lord.
And it was making my temperatures on my PC and that skyrocket. So I went and got the Hue Plus, and now the Hue Plus is doing well, and I get all more customization. I also got myself a water cooler now. I used to run on, in fact, I used to run on this, the D14. Yeah. Again, you can't see this. Why am I picking it up? Like, trying to show you
I
and
really
realizing
don't know.
I'm picking it up thinking, yeah, you guys can see this. Yeah, I used to run a D14. It runs about the same as a D14, but it's quieter, it's more reliable, actually, as the D14. I've had some problems with sizing with the D14 as well. So yeah, it's pretty cool. This will also help with size problems within low-profile PCs, because the cooler's not going to be big, as you can see. It's only a 2-slot, and most PCs of this size are about 2 slots as well.
Indeed.
I'm not willing to pick up the fucking PC again to show you.
Well, you. I'm not gonna change it anyway, so don't.
Yeah.
Right. Next article, shall we?
PC. By the way, there's not many things to this week, so if the
Yeah, it
stream.
doesn't matter. Just keep on going.
Okay. Okay. Coffee Lake.
Jesus, we just had KB Lake.
No, we just had Sky Lake.
Oh, KB Lake's not even out yet.
KV Lake comes in like March.
Oh, for God's sake! So we haven't even had KB Lake yet, and there's still.
Oh, and someone's fucking calling the house.
Ah.
My sister better pick up
You
that
can
phone.
ignore that, by the way, for now.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I'm the only one at home with my sister right now. And they might just call me down. If that's the case, I will have to turn on my camera and go down.
Again, they can't see you anyway.
Yes, but the fact is they won't be able to hear my beautiful voice.
Then why would you switch it off?
But I didn't.
Yeah, exactly. Not
Anyway, yes. So,
either way, there's already plans for Coffee Lake.
So, if you didn't know, right now we have Skylake, as the thing suggests. I have Skylake in my own PC. Next is KB Lake, which is coming out in about March, I guess.
Well, that's 2017, so.
Yep, it comes out 2017, about March. And nearer the end of KB Lake's desktop CPUs, which is U and Y. Y is our desktop counterpart. U is the desktop counterpart.
Mm.
In fact, no, I think H is. Looking at it.
Is it not H and it's not H and U?
I think it's H and U.
Because
and
they
then
look like they have the higher
yeah.
GPUs, so that
oh yeah,
the
sense. Y is like.
No, is that phone?
No, the Surface, that sort of stuff.
Oh, so what, tablets?
Yeah, so
Okay.
Y is tablets, U is laptops. The higher U is for like gaming laptops, and then H is desktop.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, trying to point that out. Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, that makes sense since it says 2 cores, 4 cores on the higher end thing. But what's really intriguing is that basically after Kaby Lake, we're gonna have Cannon Lake, which is gonna be our next laptop and Surface CPUs. Oh, press space and went down. We're gonna have Coffee Lake.
Is
I'm
that
not
just me,
too
or can I
sure.
see 6 core?
As you, yes,
Oh,
six
oh my.
6 cores will be coming to Coffee Lake and will be coming to
Six
mainstream.
physical cores.
6 cores, potentially 12 threads,
Oh my.
which
Oh
means
my.
one of two things: either
Either.
Z3 Z310, because we're gonna have Z210 for Kaby Lake,
Okay.
and it might be 310, but we don't know currently yet.
Obviously, we
For
haven't
Coffee
like
Lake,
yeah.
or it might be that we're starting to move over to X99, or even a X100 if it comes out.
Ooh,
Because currently, if you did not know,
I didn't.
Z170 does not support anything above 4 cores,
Oh right, okay.
or doesn't support anything above 4 physical cores. Obviously, if you have hyperthreading, there's extra cores there.
Yeah.
Cores in quotation marks. But this means, and even Kaby Lake is going to be pretty much the same. It's just more efficiency, better power, more powerful. I'm not moving up to Kaby Lake, just so you know. I might move over to Coffee Lake though.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense to move straight after. Like, how long have you
No,
even had your Skylake for?
since June 20,
So it has.
June June this year.
So it hasn't even been 6 months since you had
No,
your
no,
Skylake.
no,
So yeah,
no.
there's not really much point
Just
moving on to KB.
most people will upgrade their CPU every few years,
There you go.
every 2-3 years. Meaning that by the time 2018 comes out, we'll be about halfway through. I'll probably upgrade it in like 2019 or something like that, or late 2018.
I might do mine on 2018 as well to get if that Coffee Lake 6 core comes
I
out.
think, to be honest,
It
right
seems quite
now it's not
nice.
no, because getting the 6 core Coffee Lake might not. Cause, you know what it is?
It
It's
depends on like the obviously the mother. You were saying that the Z1 the
Z170 doesn't
yeah
support.
exactly.
Yeah,
So there's going to be something to come out with that
yeah.
hopefully with the motherboards.
Like the only thing I'm
But
currently thinking about upgrading is my motherboard itself, because it doesn't support SLI, it only supports Crossfire.
oh yeah, you have that problem.
Yeah.
Sadly, even though you're running GTX cards, you can
I'm
always switch
GTX
off.
card. Because
Oh
the thing
yeah,
is, I want to
card.
move
Yeah.
up to either a 980 Ti or maybe a 1070, 1080. But I want to have SLI support.
Right.
But I can't do that because my board doesn't support it. Sadly, I didn't realize it. Do you want to know why I didn't know it only supported Crossfire?
Why?
Because when I bought it, I was like, on the Amazon page, it only said multi GPU support.
Oh.
What I should have done is researched and
Yes.
looked it up and to see that there are 2 types. There's the Z170A and the Z170A SLI. Both are exactly the same, except one supports SLI and one supports Crossfire.
Well done.
I got the wrong one,
Really? Did you?
and there was no refund. Because you know why?
Why?
Because I went to a different. Not going to say their name because I can't say it because of legal reasons. I went to a shop that were doing it for cheaper.
Lovely.
That's why. Because I can't read a refund.
I basically didn't hear you.
Anyway, yeah.
I don't know why you
Yeah,
did
I'm
that.
planning
Okay.
on probably upgrading. The thing is, I don't think it's worth. I think right now it's not worth upgrading to Skylake at all, unless you're probably on if you're not on Intel's platform, then it might be worth going up to Skylake, because Skylake will destroy any AMD chip currently.
Oh, I can hear the AMD
AMD
fanboys.
fanboys just like, fuck you,
Fuck
bitch!
you,
What the
dissonance.
fuck? AMD for life! And I'm just like, you realize that in raw power, AMD is just destroyed by both NVIDIA and Intel.
That's sadly true.
It's sad.
Wait,
but
what happened to the Zen?
Zen currently is trying to compete versus the 6950X. Because
That's
what
unfortunate.
Zen is to AMD, X99 is to Intel.
Right.
So it's up against the big boys of like the Xeon V4 2366 and the 6950X. Good luck, AMD, because there's powerful chips. They're also very expensive. Bear in mind, I think the baseline Zen chip is supposed to be like over £1,000.
Okay.
And anyone even looking at AMD is looking at a full desktop with that amount of money and not just the CPU.
Yeah.
So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah. So if you're on AMD, I'd suggest if you're thinking of upgrading, go to Skylake, or even Haswell.
I'd say probably better to wait till KB though.
It might be actually, since we're
Because
almost
KB's
in
coming. Yeah, I
27.
was about to say KB's
We're
gonna come out
almost
quite
at 2017. It might be worth either saving a bit of money and going for Skylake, or spending a little bit more and going over to KB Lake. We currently don't know how much KB Lake's gonna be. The current idea is what, £300 for a for an i7? What was it? Because we said about this last week. Also, I need to say something after this topic about last week.
Okay, did you fuck up something again?
No, it's the thing I told you about during this week. That technically we didn't fuck up.
Oh,
Yeah. I'll say that in a second. But yeah, like
I'd say wait until
I'd say wait
2017
until
for
KB
now.
Lake drops prices.
Hoard up them Christmas presents, sell them off, and get
The
more
thing
money.
is that like
Don't. Actually,
the thing is that
Because-
you always want to try and be the one behind the most current, because that's the best price to performance at the time. Because what will happen is most developers will develop for the most current CPU chip and the one just before it.
Yeah.
Mostly. It's why I will be fine until Coffee Lake comes out.
And well,
It's why
am I still fine?
your Haswell. Technically, when KB Lake comes out, you'll be
Okay, cool.
left behind. But I guess because Haswell's so popular, I would imagine you'll still be fine.
Probably.
I mean, you gotta think that they only develop for ones that they think are worth developing for.
That's true.
So, like the 2600, or the 2600K is still like a very used CPU.
Right.
So they still develop for it.
Hmm.
But something like I don't know, 3550. Since when an i5 3550 is never, it's like one of the least bought i5s ever.
Okay.
So you wouldn't plan on getting developing for that because no one's going to be able to use it.
Right.
So I think you're fine. And I think, to be honest, like Coffee Lake and KB Lake are really aimed towards like VR people at this point.
What, due to like it KB Lake basically being a bit more powerful and efficient than Skylake, so
Yeah.
basically better.
Because you got to think that like, especially the U processors in laptops, because people are thinking that laptops for like mobile, the U and Y series of processors I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So like more Cannon Lake and Coffee Lake and that.
Hmm.
For like when you know how there's VR backpacks and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So like that sort of stuff. So where they've got, because that is where gaming and everything is going currently. So yeah, I mean, I do like this that people are saying that the 7700K is overclocked to 6.7 gigahertz.
Whoa.
Which, if that's true, damn.
Exactly.
But yeah, currently we don't know. I apparently am supposed to be getting a BIOS update in the next few weeks to support KB Lake. Apparently,
Oh, nice.
so maybe I will get KB Lake. I probably won't, but this is still there. So what we technically fucked up on last week. You can go back to us. We don't have to look at this because it's not what we're about to talk about. Little Microsoft did a bad. So Microsoft last week, we reported about this, said that Visual Studio, which is their coding platform, their IDE coding platform, was coming to Mac. Turns out, it's not coming to Mac.
I
Here's
love
what
how when you
happened.
began to talk about this, you said we fucked up.
Okay, we didn't fuck up.
Yeah.
What happened is that on the Tuesday, this was released. This was released I think it was Monday evening in America, Tuesday morning here in England, at a Microsoft press conference. So at the time, it was right. That was what just happened. Problem is, come Wednesday afternoon, the next day. So what happened was, I sent off an email to my computer science teacher, and she looked over the email and was like, "Oh my god, yay!" Because we've been having problems with people who cannot use Visual Studio at home because they don't have a PC. They have a Mac or a MacBook.
Alright.
So she's all like, "Yes, this is great. Thank you, Adam, for finding this and everything." And then, come about a day later, she emails me back and says, "Adam, this isn't right." And I said, "What?" And she says, "Take a look at this. Take a look at this, because they updated the site. I don't have the link right now, but they updated the site where we got the information from, and turns out that Microsoft fucked up. They said it's Visual Studio. It's not Visual Studio. It is a dumbed down, shittier version of it that has not as many the features. It's better than what they had. I'll give them that. Because what they had before wasn't great, but it was okay. What they had now is better. Still not great, but it's okay. But the problem is because of their naming theme, they tricked most people who just were like, "Yay, we can do stuff," into thinking that they could do that, and now they can't. So what the fuck, Microsoft? So to those who watched last week and were like, "Oh shit, yay, Visual Studio if you do coding or anything," sorry, it's not real. And I know I actually got emailed 2 times. Because there's a few of my friends who watch this other than obviously the people watching live right now, saying that I got it wrong and that we got it wrong. But it's not the case. It's that it was reported on the Tuesday evening when we did the podcast, or the Tuesday morning. So when we did the podcast at 3 o'clock, it was that was fact. That was what happened. But due to Microsoft and what they did, that turned out to be wrong. Sorry about that. We were gonna put out an update, but I didn't really like. Steve wanted to put out an update videos or something in the description saying is that I didn't see the point. I thought it'd be better if we just said it now on the next week episode because I don't imagine like this wasn't planned to come out until like January, February or something. Apparently it was like revealed now in November, but wasn't meant to come out till January, February. Well,
Right.
Even though it said on the website, oh, it's coming out in November. No, it was released. It was revealed in November because it's November right now. So yeah, that is the update on that. Sorry, I put my hands up. We both put our hands up. I know he won't, so
I didn't get muscles.
do it now. Hands up. Up.
Hands technically up.
What are you drinking? Elderflower.
No, it's just water. It's just I put it into a fancy bowl.
You know that looks really like you're just drinking wine. That could be really wrong because it's
Are
blurry.
you joking? Have you ever seen white wine like this?
Yes, actually.
That's fully clear, like that. Not
Sorry,
even slightly yellow tinted.
It looks slightly yellow because of the surrounding color, and the fact that you have like a warm light.
Well, it's an off-white wall, but still.
Yeah, no, it's not because of the wall. It's because the orange around your picture.
Yes.
Because of like how like in a picture if there's like outside light.
Okay, look, I get it. Fine, it looks a little bit yellow, but no, it's water.
Yeah,
basically think of water inside a bowl like that. Okay.
I was like, what? You're drinking white wine? What?
Well, technically, I am old enough.
And I've been to your house like a few times, once.
Yeah, but technically, I am old enough, Adam. I can't.
You're 18, but your religion would beat the shit. Your mom would kill you.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not actually drinking wine.
Anyway, yeah, let's get on to the next topic. Sorry about that. Just
come on.
Update on that.
Alright, next topic.
Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Pirates.
Do you know about this?
I know about Sun and Moon. I don't know about the whole pirates.
Okay, so if you didn't know, Sun and Moon didn't come out in England or the EU until yesterday. I'll get on to that after we finish this. So what happened is because the Americans had the game first, there were technically ways to get the game without being good. You weren't a good person.
Without being
good. There were workarounds to get onto the American version of the store and to get it early in EU. There was some good hackers that got in earlier before even the US and Australian release.
Right.
And got the game early. So some people had already finished the game before it even been released.
Wow.
And so Nintendo were like, we ain't having this shit. So if your account had the game before, because what happened was the game was put on the account. Sorry, the game was downloaded to a certain IP, which is what your DS was, 3DS was,
right,
or MAC address or whatever, however they did it. And so, hello Abdullah, hi. We do read the chat before you accuse us. We don't. They basically blocked any 3DS with a MAC address that had the game on it from even getting into the App Store again.
Oh wow.
They full on blocked them from the App Store. And so they can't do anything unless they buy a new 3DS. And the thing is, what happened is a retailer here in England have banned anyone from giving in a DS that's been blocked.
Oh.
As well.
God.
This is what I've heard, because I hear one of my friends had done this and tried to give it back so he could get the money for a new one. Apparently, they will test the DS to see if it works on their Wi-Fi, because they have internet connections in the store. And if it can't connect due to a ban, they will not take the device. Which must be really annoying, because then that means that these people have like you can't even access the internet. So if you have a legitimate game, like I don't know X or Y or something like that, or even getting the game now, it won't fix it at all. You have to. You you just can't do anything.
Sad
That's basically.
times.
What do you think? I think it's a very good idea.
Yeah, I mean it's a really good way to hack pirates. So I guess really it would. Like, I mean, it's basically making your DS redundant and forcing you to buy a whole new 3DS. So
Yeah.
makes sense that it'll be a bit like, all right, fine, we're not pirating this anymore, please. Please, Nintendo.
I feel like it's a little bit harsh. But on the other
has to
hand,
be, in honesty.
but on the other hand, I'm just like I fully agree with this.
Exactly. It kind of has to be harsh if you want them to stop.
Because who's to say they won't hack another game?
Exactly.
The save.
Yeah, I said exactly. I was agreeing.
Abdullah's asking something in chat. Can you see chat?
I'll tell you about it later. It's a long
He wants
story.
you to tell you. He wants you to say on stream.
Oh, I don't care. Right, next article then.
This isn't that kind of stream. From the sounds of it, you want to take this one?
All right, Apple releases a $300 book containing 450 photos of Apple products. It's so worth it. It's so worth it.
Do you know? You don't know anything about this, do you?
No, because you're the one that chooses the flipping sources in the first place.
Yes, but I would imagine you fucking keep up to date with stuff. So.
Do you see me most of the time on Steam or on Battle.net? I'm most of the time playing. I don't really care about this or news unless if it's like big enough to like, you know, I don't know, like we were talking about it yesterday, which is a I think it was a tsunami, wasn't it?
Yes. By the way, I didn't know about this until like
Well, literally yesterday night, but yeah.
Yeah, last night, until like 12 in the evening. Our hearts go out to the people in Japan who were hit by the earthquake and that, and all the destruction that happened. Our hearts go out to them. Just
Indeed.
good luck to all of you. I hope it works. I hope this, what was it, 3 meter or 3 mile tsunami?
I don't think it's 3 meters.
Because the thing is, Vlad's the one who sent it to us, and he said 3M. So I don't know if that was 3 meters.
That's 3 meters.
Yeah,
Actually,
3 meter tsunami. 3 meter tsunami.
As in 3 meters high or 3 meters? I guess it probably is 3 meters high, isn't it?
Yeah.
That would make sense because that would make for quite a
tsunami.
Yeah.
I know I might sound ignorant, but that doesn't sound very high. But that might be just me being stupid.
Do you know?
I don't go around. I'm not usually around the seaside.
It's not
we
really
live
the
in
height
London.
of the tsunami that makes the problem. I mean, it being 3 meters high is more than enough to cause loads of problems anyway. Because like after all, you know that the like force of the waves from the tsunami anyway is going to be quite strong, don't you?
Yeah.
And then making it 3 meters high makes it able to easily drown anyone on the ground. So there's that.
Okay. Well, anyway, we wish you all the best of luck.
Good luck
with this, and it's a tragedy right now. Anyway, back to Apple being stingy scumbags. I saw a video. I saw a video of a guy just opening this book up. It's not it's just a book. It's just a 400.
Well, I wasn't well, you know, from the title of the article here, I wasn't exactly expecting a tablet to be inside.
What's really annoying is you can just go on the internet and find all of these pictures for free.
Yeah, obviously.
Print it out. There you go. There's your book.
But Apple knows that Apple junkies will still get this book anyway.
You know what's really annoying? They marketed it as like an iPad, so they have 2 different sizes of the book.
Again, Apple knows that diehard Apple fans will buy this anyway. So it's easy money for Apple. Simple.
I just,
And also, frankly, they have enough money to do this anyway in the first place. So there's that. See, it says it in like the actual article here. Running out of Christmas ideas for that die-hard Apple fan in your life.
I'm sorry, but if you're a diehard, it's cheaper to buy all of these freaking products. You realize it only goes up to the iPhone 6. It doesn't even include the iPhone 7, so it's not even an update.
Yeah, but then it's still not cheaper to buy every single thing in the book, though.
Bear in mind that picture is of an Apple G4 Cube. That's the iPhone, what, iPhone 3?
Yeah, it's the iPhone 3, isn't it?
Yeah, that's like £15.
Then what
If you
about
get it.
what about the older stuff? Surely the older stuff should be like way more.
Alright, the
expensive.
G4 Cube, which is the second picture. I know this. I watch a guy called Drago1 on YouTube, and he does a lot of Apple stuff.
Okay.
It's all the old Apples. Yeah, okay, the Apple Watch. Maybe that'll be a lot more. But seriously, this is just a fucking book filled with shit. Like, apparently they're ultra 4K images, and that they went and bought them from second-hand people, that they could take pictures of them. I'm like, it's a fucking book. If you wanted to look up, and they're like, oh, you could get the internals and look at the internals and everything. I'm like, you could look at.
Okay. Before you get too pissed off, why don't we just move on, shall we?
I'm sorry.
Because we know you're just gonna get super pissed off, so let's just move on. Right.
Fucking book.
This seems really interesting, though.
Fucking book.
Move on!
Okay.
Fuck's sake, Jesus. Move on.
Microsoft reveals minimum PC specs for Windows 10 VR headsets. So, Windows or Microsoft have made a piece of software like the Steam VR thing to test if your PC is ready for VR.
There you go.
And both of us know that our PCs are.
Yes.
Yep. Already, because we don't need to check that. Mine's on the cusp. I will say that I do have a GTX 970, which is the cusp of VR.
So it's like the lower end.
It's the lower end of VR. I do plan on getting a higher one, as I said earlier.
I'm probably mid then, aren't I?
You're fine. You're a 1070 and an i7 4790K.
Yeah.
You're fine. You don't need anything. You know what's worse is that you also have the space for a VR headset.
Not really.
No, your room where your PC is.
Yeah,
is enough space.
It's not always as spacious as you see in this.
You need 1 meter by 1 meter. Space. 1 meter by 1 meter.
I have a check of that. Okay, I'll have a check.
He's just like, how much is a Vive? A Vive.
Are you joking? A Vive? Yeah, right. Like if I went for like any VR headset, I go for the Vive.
Anyway, so this check, however, doesn't check for your GPU. It just checks if the GPU supports DirectX 12.
Right.
Okay? Which might mean that this is going to be quite low end. Because, like, you know how you have the mobile version?
Yeah.
On the face. Because if it's not checking for a discrete GPU, how well is this going to be? What do you think?
I mean,
because like if you scroll down, oh, you've already on it.
Yeah.
There's that thing where it says memory. It says 4 gigs, everything.
Because it does seem to be quite a low end one.
You can download this this application for free off I think the website, but basically the VR headsets are going to be made from like Lenovo. I can't remember who else. HTC. No, not HTC. Lenovo, Asus, Acer, and Dell, HP, those sorts of things. But they'll be coming at about £300.
Right.
Which makes this one of the cheapest headsets you can get that isn't a mobile based
Nice.
one. So that's a very good thing. Very good.
Moving on.
What is this doing? There. So yeah, I'm a bit skeptical.
Okay.
But yeah.
Moving on.
So a different smartphone from Samsung has exploded.
Okay, let's see which one exploded. Oh, there's a Note 7. No, wait, what?
In a Galaxy S7 has exploded.
An S7.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
So apparently a guy took an S7 out of his pocket and it proceeded to explode. Just there and then.
Well.
So it seems the Galaxy S7 may have the same battery problem as the Note 7.
Right,
There's only been one case.
It's a good thing I own the Galaxy S6 now.
Yeah, you kind of just like missed a bullet there. Or in this case, missed a bomb.
Sort of, I guess, seeing as how I bought the S6, you know, obviously the
You
S7
bought it like
came
what,
a
a couple
year.
months before it came out?
No, I bought it like a year before.
Yeah. Well, anyway, yeah. So this is only one case of it, so it might just be a fluke, but the Galaxy line's track record hasn't been great currently.
Because of the Note 7, yes.
So we've had one. I don't know if
I'd say this is just a fluke.
I don't know because I mean, because the S7 came out a bit earlier than the Note 7, right?
Well, yeah,
And
but that would mean that they did something to the Note 7 that they didn't do with the S7, right?
yeah.
Well, this is a battery problem, so then again, it could have been on both. So.
I mean, the battery in both of them, I think, is different. I think I've got different battery. One sec.
It kind of would make sense.
Battery size S7 versus Note 7. 1 second. Come on, Forbes. Be a good person. There you go. They squeezed a slightly bigger battery in the S. Where is it? Battery. Where is it? Just talks about battery life. It doesn't say about how big the freaking battery is. Just know it's got a bigger battery in the Note 7, but it's not too big. It's about 1% more. So they're pretty much the same battery because that's in the. So it might be that they've.
Wouldn't battery life sort of correlate with how big the battery is, or?
No, because yeah.
What are you trying to say? As in terms of size or in terms of capacity?
In terms of capacity, they're about the same.
Oh, then why are you not checking battery life? Would it not be fine to just?
Because they only said battery life on there.
But like, you're looking for capacity anyway.
Look. The point is, the
It's
guy's hand got blown the fuck up by
burned.
Samsung.
Fuck's sake, Jesus!
It blew up.
Yes, but that doesn't mean he hasn't got one less hand.
Okay, his hand got burnt to shit by this.
Yes, that's what happened.
And since this has come out, well, this comes just after a 12.2 or 12.3 drop in shares from Samsung, so that might even go further down, which is not good because that's a lot of money. Millions of money, millions and millions of dollars just gone down the shitter. So it might be that Apple finally take over because with you gotta think because like we're techies, we get the tech side of this, but if you're a normal consumer, and you just hear, "Oh, Samsung's phones explode." You ain't never gonna get a Samsung phone, are you?
Yeah, probably not.
Like for us, we understand. Like, okay, this might have been a fluke or something, but if that goes public, that Samsung phones explode, I.
What do you mean if it goes public? It is public.
Well, it is public, but you know what I
It's
mean.
like, what
If
if
it
it
goes
goes
to people that
public?
aren't
As
tech,
if we're not streaming. As if we're not
you
reading an article you can find on.
okay, okay,
Sorry.
you know what I mean though.
Yeah, yeah. Go.
If the average person was told, "Oh, Samsung phones explode," would okay. Imagine you weren't a techie.
Oh yes, I get the point, dude.
Yeah.
Yes, I'd be all
So,
like, nah, I'm not buying that.
I'll just get an Apple phone. It's more expensive, but
No, I don't
it'll
think I'd
work.
buy Apple. There are other choices.
I mean, there's HTC, but who gets the HTC?
There's other choices except for HTC, like Sony.
OnePlus.
Or the
OnePlus.
OnePlus 3.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking of going for the OnePlus 3T.
You have a
It's
OnePlus 2,
X.
don't you? Oh,
X.
One X.
Which is basically a OnePlus 1, just smaller.
Okay.
So I might move up to the OnePlus 3 when I have the money.
Well, you gotta choose. Are you gonna improve your PC or you're gonna improve your phone?
Well, my PC doesn't really need to be improved now, so phone compared to my PC, it needs to
Yeah,
be
but you're
improved.
gonna need a lot more money to improve your PC in the next 2 years, aren't you?
I'll have money in 2 years.
Oh, you say
Actually,
that.
wait,
You
no, I
say
won't.
that. You'll
No,
be
I
in
won't. I'll
uni.
be in
You
uni.
won't have money.
Wait, I'm in uni. Why would I upgrade my PC? That's way too much money to invest.
Yeah, you have the money. Mm-hmm.
It's like I have the technology, but
It's
not
like I
the
have the
money
money, but
for
I'll
it.
just starve. Don't worry.
It's like, do I eat tonight or do I buy a new processor?
It's not do I eat tonight, it's do I eat for
Do
the
I
whole
eat for
next
the rest
like
of the
year or something.
Do I eat for the month? Canon. Wait, no, it's like Coffee Lake food.
Okay, either way,
Coffee Lake
Samsung, get your shit right, please.
food.
Samsung.
I have to go for Coffee Lake.
Wow.
Who needs coffee when you
Kill
have
yourself, dude. I don't mind.
Hey, at least I'll lose weight after all these fucking years.
Yeah, that
It's like, oh my god.
you'll still.
Adam, how did you lose so much weight just after uni? Eat for 3 years.
You'd be dead by then, you dipshit.
I ate the lint from back from in the sofa.
That sounds a bit wrong.
You
That
say
sounds a
that.
bit
My
right,
dad lived.
really.
My dad lived on beans and toast from like 6 months.
That's
after
fine. At least he actually ate something. You would talk about eating lint.
Yeah. The life of a uni student. I'm poor.
Jesus, this is not that bad. Either way, should we just move on then?
Oh, that is not that bad. Not from the guy who's got like predicted all A's pretty much.
What? AAB, but like that doesn't mean I'm gonna get more money.
Warwick.
What do you mean? What about Warwick?
You want to go to Warwick, don't you?
Why? What's so bad about or good about Warwick?
Warwick's like one of the best universities. I'm proud of you, but I'm also kind of jealous. So.
Oh,
Well,
fuck. Sorry.
I'm jealous because I'm an idiot.
Sorry.
Oh my
And no, it's not as if I've been confirmed to go to Warwick, Adam.
I know. I'm just saying you want to go there though.
Well, yeah, it's one of my options, but it's not like set in stone. Like you're going to Warwick, boy. And I'm like, hey.
Hey. I just realized I have an interview in like 2 weeks,
Have
and I
fun.
have not prepared for it.
Have fun.
It's for Westminster. It's fine. It's fine.
Wow. Take it
Anyway,
more seriously, dude.
we went off track, but you know what? That
next
fills
next story.
that
Next
fills up the
next
1
story.
hour
Next story. Next story. Next story.
All right, last story for today. EA have asked YouTubers and streamers to put labels on their sponsored video. So, you might be wondering, oh, that's not that bad. Kinda is, if you see the size of the amount of screen they need to take up.
Where does that say?
Because this isn't just, like, that's the whole thing. So like sponsored by EA, advertisement, EA. I think that whole thing has to be on your screen.
This.
I think so.
Oh, as in this big compared to like the whole screen.
No. I mean like. I have to mute myself. I'll be back in a second.
Oh god. Jeez. Of all times, you had to leave when I don't know how big it's meant to be. Either way, yeah. Personally, I don't think it's a huge idea, but a huge problem. Sorry, but apparently Adam will clear up the misunderstandings I have with this situation slash issue slash yeah. Oh, he's taking a long time. Yeah. All right. I should probably mention this before he comes back because, well, it doesn't really matter if he is or not. But I think last week I talked about Final Fantasy the Deluxe Edition, and I did pre-order it, and it should be coming on 6 days, so it should be here Monday.
I'm back.
Oh, I was just talking about Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah, okay.
No, I was saying how the pre-order has basically put it so that it'll come on Monday, so I might just be able to play a little bit before I stream and give a review. Hello? Okay, he's gone. So yeah, hopefully it should be coming on Monday, and hopefully I should. Well, I'm saying a lot of hopefully and ifs, but still, I should be able to play it before next week's stream. Hopefully, possibly, maybe. Jeez. Yeah. Oh god.
Sorry about this.
Fucking hell! What are you doing?
Look, my sister is going away for the next few days, and everything's a bit hectic.
Right.
Because my sister is one of those people who doesn't sort stuff out early. She's one of those, I'm gonna wait until the last fucking day before I get stuff done.
Okay.
And obviously everyone else has to run around just to help her.
Okay.
So, yes. Apparently this is gonna be really annoying for streamers, because if you go from...
How big is the sign in the first place? That's my question.
Apparently it's gonna be like pretty big. So like where?
How's pretty big?
So you see where the Facebook share button is? Oh my god.
Sad times. Oh, sad times.
You see what I have to
there
live?
you are.
See what I mean? And it's just every time. Look, I'm trying to get this.
Forget about that. Just like, how big is it?
It's about. You see where on the left side of that Facebook share button is?
The left side of the share button.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You see at the bottom of your page?
Yes.
There's the share. There's the Facebook thing.
The Facebook share button.
Yeah.
Yes.
From the left edge of that to the right side of your screen.
That's nothing.
Yeah.
Are you joking?
Then think about if this is on games, how much that in truth is gonna cover up the game. If there's stuff down there.
How is that even gonna cover? There's barely anything that happens at the bottom right of your screen.
Life, health bar, mana bar.
Health bars are left or top.
I've had them on the right.
In which game?
I think it's Final Fantasy VI.
So what? One game.
Okay. There's not.
And also
many.
Final Fantasy VI. Last I remember, that's not an EA game, is it?
No. But,
oh, okay.
Okay,
cool. Yeah, just wondering.
But
it's not a problem, Adam.
they said sponsored videos. It doesn't specifically mean that EA is actually doing the game. They're not actually. It doesn't matter if they're actually playing the game, because we've got to think is that if EA supports I don't know, a FIFA pack opening streamer or video person,
Then you have to put it at
YouTuber.
the bottom right. Yeah, what's your
Yeah.
point?
I don't.
That's
Okay,
not
I
a
don't.
huge problem, Adam. Calm
Fine
down.
if it's not a problem, but I mean,
It's so tiny.
okay, I don't like looking at advertisements. I never have. Not even transparently.
Well, shit. What can you do? It's a video that's been sponsored by EA. Like they've given you money to make it, so you kind of have to put it there, don't you?
All right, fair enough. I still don't like it. I hate them. Not EA, but I hate. I hate
looking
like,
at ads.
Yes.
Jesus, why do you have to be so nitpicky about like one little thing? Like it's
I am
so
nitpicky
tiny. It's
and I
from
wish.
here to here.
I don't care.
It doesn't even take up. Like, doesn't even go all the way at the bottom of the taskbar.
Fine,
It goes above the
fine,
taskbar.
fine,
Jeez.
fine. This video is sponsored. No, I'm kidding. We got a sponsor. I think we'd both be in shock.
But yeah, definitely.
It's like, what? EA? Quickly,
Well, you know,
shove it.
if anyone from EA is here and
Yo, hey.
give us those Battlefield 1 sponsors. Well, to me,
Bro. Oh my...
Adam's shit at FPSs.
Yeah, I am shit.
Yeah. He's so shit. Weirdly enough, you're okay at Overwatch, but that's only because there's heroes that don't need to aim, basically.
I play Winston, Symmetra.
Since when the fuck have you played Symmetra? Hold on.
Hold on. I'm kidding, Xenia. If I want to troll, I'll play Symmetra.
Wow.
Zenyatta.
No, you don't.
I sometimes do.
You simply do not.
Lucio, because his big...
Again, you simply do not play Lucio either.
I do if I need a support.
Gosh, I feel sorry for those teams then.
Actually, I've won a lot of games with Lucio, so go fuck yourself.
Oh, well, shit. Winning a game isn't really based upon you doing damage, is it? It's based upon you healing.
Yeah.
And last I remember, healing's pretty easy to do. As Lucio. Seeing as how you heal all the fucking time anyway.
Yeah, doesn't mean I'm...
Yeah, but you need to also, like, I don't know, stuff like on maps like Ilios where you can push people off the map.
You're making me sad. Anyway,
That's because you're not good at anyone else but Tifa and Winston.
And Junkrat.
Junkrat. Well, actually, you're about average on Junkrat, in all honesty.
True. D.Va and Winston I basically destroy.
And guess what? Winston doesn't need to aim because all he needs... Because his...
And D.Va is, I get in your face and die.
Oh yeah, we should mention that D.Va doesn't need to reload. Because reloading's too much for an idol.
Did you watch D.Va as a Side Assault?
I showed you the Side Assault series.
Yeah, there's a new one with Sombra.
Yes, I watched it.
Have you seen this? So this is basically Overwatch.
Oh yeah, I have, but like I don't remember
that's
it that
so
much.
funny.
Oh, that was close. Either way, yeah, it's not a huge problem, Adam.
Okay, but I don't really like
Change your nappy and get on with it, jeez.
1 sec. No, you can't see it. The joke doesn't work if you can't see it.
Yes, we're not seeing it, so take it.
So you're talking about pre-orders, right?
Oh no, I've already finished that. Don't worry.
No, I was going to say I pre-ordered Sun and Moon.
Yeah, but it doesn't come for you.
So if you didn't know,
Oh.
Amazon's not the greatest when it comes to pre-orders. This happened with Titanfall 2 as well. Yesterday was the day of release. My pre-order still hasn't arrived.
Okay, can you just do a very quick TLDL? Too long didn't listen.
This is a stream. There you go. In other news, the Grand Tour, the TV show from the good old Clarkson, May, and Hammond has been released, and it's very good. It's very
I thought we were a tech thing.
What?
I said
we are a tech thing.
I thought this was a tech game thing. Like, as much as I love the Grand Tour, don't get me wrong.
That was good.
And Top Gear, but like, you know.
Yeah, this is a tech thing, but you know what?
Then
sometimes you need to go off the beaten track. Plus, there wasn't that many topics this week, so I mean,
you
have
can't
to
blame it on the topics now. You can't blame it on the
I
topics.
can blame it whatever I like. This is
fine. I'm just gonna end the stream now then.
No, I'm kidding. Anyway, guys, I wanted just to say go watch the Grand Tour because that's great, and I wanted to say that. That's all I wanted to do. So I think that's it this week.
You realize they can only watch it if they have Amazon Prime, right?
There are other ways. There are ways.
Yes, just tell everyone to
We
be
don't-
like
we
totally
don't-
legal and stuff like that. Why
We
not,
don't
Adam?
condone those ways at all, but there are ways.
Remember, everyone, this is Adam saying it, not me. Adam.
Saying anything.
You completely just said everything.
I didn't say anything.
You were just totally like, there's other way.
I said there's other ways. I didn't say you could do it. I didn't condone that. You're lying. Why are you lying to these people?
Either way, Adam's a huge criminal. We'll see you next week. Bye.